sympathy.
Right then guys, we're at the event. We're just about to get stuck in to the loading medley. See there? So we've got 2 dumbbells, circus barbell. You right, bro? And an axle. I know.
Just wanted to make sure.
And I brought Brian Shaw with me. Here's Brian. He looked a bit slow, so I put him on my shoulder and I brought him with me to the contest. So how are we feeling, Brian? Are we going to do well? Yeah, I'm sure we are, mate. Right, so Brian's just get warmed up for this now. You can see there his little miniature barbell. So he's just about to get warmed up for this, the medley. So good luck, Brian. Hope you do well, bro. Can you see the resemblance? If you just put Brian's head next to Brian there, look. I mean, they're identical. You can see why I mistook this guy for Brian, but I'm going to keep him watered, keep him fed. Mr. Gavin Bilton there, just getting it going for the lads. Here we go. Brian's got a nice cool spot here. Got some grass for his lunch. I put a little bit of water in. His lid's even got an air hole in it, so I'm going to keep Brian safe today. I've just noticed after having Brian on my shoulder that he's left a massive snail trail all over my shoulder. Oh, thanks, Brian. See, the only time Brian's happy is when he wins an event, which is very rare. But
is that very rare?
It's very rare, yeah.
How many event wins do you have at World's Strongest here?
Well, one's enough.
Oh,
yeah. Listen, Brian, just because you fluky won 4.
What was that?
Just because you won a fluke 4 wins.
A fluke. Fluky. Lucky fluky.
Lucky fluky. Okay? Doesn't make you any better human than me, okay? So
I actually think it does.
So well done for that fluke win just then as well. It's a good job. That's really nasty. That's like I'm just about to go on a TV set and you just covered me in you piece of you're messing my hair up with your interviews. Guys, I just went off to do a presenting job and I came back and somebody's thrown the cup away that Brian was in. It was right here. Somebody's thrown Brian away. I'm gonna have to check it. I'm gonna have to go check the bins. This has really upset me. Oh! Brian! He's alive. Just gonna make sure he's okay. It's been pretty hot. He's fine. Look at him. Look at him. He's happy as a snail. Did you see who threw Brian away?
I don't know.
Did you see who threw that cup away?
I did not.
If you can give me any information, there's a reward.
I'll let you know if I figure it out.
Okay. Thank you. The overhead medley is getting intense. Group 5 with Novikov. The group is so tight on points. Bobby Thompson and Kevin Fair's in the lead on 11. Luke Stoltman and Novikov on second on 10 points. There's Novikov there, just getting ready. That's it, lovely blow of the nose on the floor. This is intense because this is the decider really, who's going to do the stones, who's not going to do the stones. Very angry Ukrainian. Slapping himself. It's going to be interesting. Luke and Novikov both got some intense heat coming into this. They both want it really bad. Oh, that was intense. Oh. Was that half a second between the two of you?
Half a second again, man.
Oh. Jeez,
I'm keeping up with the best in the world, man.
You are, mate. You are the best in the world.
Yeah.
Not keeping up.
Everyone says I'm not a good strong man.
You. Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is what, well...
How does my head take up so much
just
more?
about to say.
And I'm behind
I mean,
you.
I've got a massive head.
You've also got the angle. You're like 3-4 inches
I know,
closer.
yeah. I mean, I've got a massive head, and then you've just got this.
Now we're even.
Wow! It's like twice the size of mine. It's unreal.
It's good. It's good though.
Jesus, man. This guy just definitely does not skip head day. That's for sure.
No. You
Incredible.
always got to have head day.
I wonder what animal we could like compare you to. You've literally got the head of like a rhino.
Yeah. It's a weapon.
It's a weapon. You could stick a horn.
We're fighting. I'm like, "Wah."
You could literally stick a horn on your head, walk on all fours, and we would mistake you for a rhino.
For sure. I'm all about it. We should do that.
Awesome. Right then, that is event 4 down, 2 to go. One more event to decide who does the Atlas Stones and who goes through to the final. Got the results here. So Group 1, the winner was Brian Shaw with 34. Second place was Maxime Boudreau with 37, so only a couple of seconds behind Brian. Points in that, so Brian's in the lead with 18.5 points. Right behind him, well not right behind him, but second is Maxime Boudreau with 14 points, and then way behind him is Schmuckstellis on 11.5. So Brian is pretty much got to do 2 seconds on the forward hold to get 1 point, and then he is through to the final. So it's going to be a battle in the stones between Maxime Boudreau and Ivios Schmuckstellis. Sorry if I'm butchering your name there, guys, I do try. Group 2 in the overhead. First place, Trey Mitchell. Second, Evan Singleton. Third, it was Tom Stoltman. Fourth, Johnny Hansen. And fifth, Mark Felix. Mark Felix only managing 1 dumbbell, unfortunately. So the overall points for Group 2 is Stoltman in the lead with 15, Trey Mitchell with 14, Evan Singleton third with 11, and then Johnny Hansen in 10, and Mark Felix on 10. Group 3, winning the overhead, was JF Caron with 33. Second, Mikhail Shivlikov, 38. And then third was A4 Melstead with 39. Oberst in fourth with 52. So the points for Group 3, JF Caron with 17, and then way back is Mikhail Shivlikov on 13. So Caron's through. He's only going to do 1 point on the forward hold and he's through. So it's going to be a stone off, I think, between A4 Melstead and Mikhail Shivlikov. Oberst could still put out the bag, but forward hold, can't see him doing well on that. He's got very long levers. Fourth group, Adam Bishop. He won the group with 27, but only 3 implements. He stopped. He did 3 implements and just stopped. That's all he had to do. Second was Konstantin Janashia, and Jerry Pritchett couldn't do a rep. He is an absolute mess. So Group 5, winning the event, we're in style, I must say, in style, was Novikov, 24.8, the fastest through all the groups. Second was Luke Stoltman, just behind him, less than a second behind him, at 25. Third was Kevin Fairs on 29. So 3 guys, the best pressers were in Group 5. They beat everybody. That was those were the 3 fastest times throughout all the groups. Fourth was Bobby Thompson, and then Irvin Toots in 5th. So this is the exciting one. So Group 5, Novikov is now in the lead on 15, joint first with Luke Stoltman, Kevin Fairs and Bobby Thompson in second, joint second on 13. Forward hold coming up. Can Novikov do well on the forward hold? I've never seen him do forward hold. I know Luke is good, and I can imagine Kevin Fairs is going to be on fire with this. He's got such a strong shoulders. It's like unreal for his size. It's absolutely unreal. So it's still not a safe one. Group 5 is a really exciting one. Up next is the forward hold, and I'll do a little intro for that and get you updated as soon as that is done. So stay tuned. Novikov is really intense. Really intense. It's a very angry way. Well, I can't show any more footage of that, but I'm super excited for Novikov versus Stoltman. It's about to go down. As you can just see, Stoltman has made it through to the final, beating Novikov, just enough to beat Novikov. Literally, as soon as Novikov put it down, so did Luke. Straight after, I think Luke could have gone on and done with it. Maybe 10 seconds, you know, but I think Luke's very happy. He's through to the final. Right then, I've got the results of the pickaxe. So from Group 1, so we know who's going through to the final now, okay? So Group 1, Brian Shaw is straight through to the final. playing it out in the stones is Maxine Boudreau and AVR's Schmuckstellis. Group 2, upset. Trey Mitchell through to the final. Tom Stoltman has never won his heat, and again this year has not won the heat, but he's up against Mark Felix, so 2 Brits doing the stones to decide who goes through to the final along with Trey Mitchell. Group 3 is JF Caron straight through on 20 points. A4 Melstead and Robert Oberst are going to do the Atlas Stones to decide who goes through to the final. I've never seen Melstead do Atlas Stones as far as I'm aware. Oberst, hit and miss. Well, he has done a lot of the times. He's always fumbled in the heats to get through to the final. He's fumbled it several times over. Group 4, Konstantin Janashia through in first place for 17, and then this is a bit of a disappointing group. It was only really, I mean, Konstantin didn't run away with it, but fairly comfortably, you know, went through to the final. And then Bish and Pritchett. Pritchett's going to give it a go. So Adam Bishop against Pritchett to decide who's going through to the final. Group 5, the group of death. So going straight through to the final is Bobby Thompson. Joint points. So Bobby Thompson had 18 points and so did Luke Stoltman on 18 points. The last event, if Luke Stoltman had held, and he was so comfy, he stopped at 34.6 seconds. Kevin Fairs beat him by 0.7 seconds. So Luke looked so confident. He could have done another 10 easily. So if Luke had held on another second, he'd have got another point and have been through to the final. So I don't know what happened there. He just misunderstood the points. He didn't, I don't know. It's no one to blame but himself. You know, he should have looked what he had to do. He should have looked at the times. It happens. I'd say lesson learned, but this is what, his 5th, 6th time at World's Strongest Man, and you know, he's a big boy. So Luke, for next time, mate, make sure you know where you stand, make sure you know who you've got to beat as well. But so Luke Stoltman has got to go against Kevin Fairs and the Atlas Stones to decide who goes through to the final along with Bobby Thompson. So there you go, there are our 5 groups and our finalists, well, battling it out to go through to the final in the Stone-Offs. So we're just about to get stuck into it. Right, the Atlas Stones is kicking off. It's a beautiful setup. So we've got Atlas Stones from 310 pounds all the way to 465 pounds. It's basically 140 kilo all the way up to 210 kilo. So one man passes it over and the man has to respond and pass it back. Basically all the way up to 210, and then when they reach the 210, it's how many reps you can do. Keep pouring it over. If one man fails, the other man wins. So it's actually a really good format. I do like it. It's definitely going to separate the men from the boys. So here we go. Right then, the Atlas Stones are done. Results are in. Our final top 10 are Brian Shaw, Trey Mitchell, JF Caron, Konstantin Janashia, Bobby Thompson, Maxine Bro, Tom Stoltman, E4 Melstead, Adam Bishop and Luke Stoltman. Off through to the final. We've got a day's rest tomorrow for the athletes to recoup, and then the action kicks off in 2 days' time. Who do I think is going to win the World's Strongest Man 2021? Well, I've seen all the athletes compete. I've seen the events. I'm going to put my money on Tom Stoltman. He's looking super focused, mentally and physically. Speaking to him, he's so relaxed, and that's super important. He's going to go away now, do his hot cold treatment, get plenty of food in, have a nice day off, and I'll be back in a couple of days to smash it. So good luck to Tom and good luck to the Brits as well, and I'll see you back in a couple of days. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in 2 days. Big love the beast. Take care. Thank you.